Hello and welcome to Sportsweek. I'm Pat Chill and today we'll be covering all the sports action from around the local area. Winchester City clashed with Hartley Witney tonight in an important game with both teams level on points near the bottom of the Isthmian South Division. After getting back to winning ways in a 2-0 triumph against Poole in the Cup on Saturday, Winchester midfielder Ike Hill remains optimistic ahead of his side's game.
Win at the weekend, 2-0 versus Poole. We're feeling good. We're good as a group. We had a very good training last week, and then after we had a very good game. It was nice seeing a load of smiles off the boys, and we actually enjoyed playing really, and we got stuck in.
After experiencing playoff heartbreak at the end of last season, Basingstoke have bounced back and once again sit at the top of the Isthmian South Central. Harry Jones was there on Saturday to see if they could continue their promising start to the year.
A 5-0 win in their last home outing meant Basingstoke Town came into Saturday's fixture against Chipstead in high spirits, and it took just 5 minutes for the hosts to break the deadlock as danger man Brad Wilson curled one beyond keeper Matthew Kirby. Dan Brownlee's men had kept clean sheets in each of their previous 3 league fixtures, although their streak nearly came to an end midway through the first period, with Jonathan Joshi going close. Basingstoke managed to hold firm at the back though, and early on in the second half they doubled their advantage, as Bradley Wilson proved to be the away side's undoing once again, setting up George Reed to slot home his 4th league goal of the year, which is already double what he managed in the whole of the 21-22 season. Wilson would then put the game to bed with his 2nd of the afternoon, making no mistake in netting his 8th in the Isthmian South Central this season, putting him level with Northwood Sydney Ive at the top of the goal-scoring charts. Full time at the Winkleberry, Basingstoke Town 3, Chipstead 0.
We took the moments when they came, 3 good goals, and defensively we were pretty solid throughout. We've probably allowed them to have maybe 2 or 3 chances that we shouldn't be doing, but above all else, you come up against a side like that, 3 points is the absolute main attraction and what we're focused on, and today we delivered it.
I give a lot of credit to the boys though, like Ezio, superb, like him and I are really starting to form a partnership on the pitch. You look at Reedy, who I always say he's such an unsung hero, because whenever Reedy contributes, someone else outshines him, so it's a little bit unfortunate for him. So yeah, us front 3 are really flying at the moment, and the boys behind us always help as well, so it's good.
Up next for the Stoke is a visit from league leaders Northwood on Saturday. Harry Jones, Winchester News Online.
In the Vanamara National League, Aldershot Town face fellow strugglers Scunthorpe as they aim to start making ground in the division, while Lee Bradbury's Eastleigh look to continue their solid start to the year against high-flying Chesterfield. Taylor Sinclair has the report.
In the Vanamara National League, Aldershot Town face an underperforming Scunthorpe side looking to turn around their form after not winning since the 17th of September, but a quick goal from Oddie Alpha quickly turned their form around. However, that lead was lost after 2 goals from Scunthorpe, the first an outside-the-box effort curling into the top corner of the net, and the second from Jay Rowe, who turned the ball in after some scrappy play in the box. Scunthorpe got another goal before the end of the half after a penalty was planted into the corner of the net, sending the Spitfires further behind. But the shots were not finished, with a superb strike in the 50th minute from number 5 Tyler Cordner, getting his 3rd goal of the season. And with momentum on their side, they managed to equalise shortly after with another curling effort beating the Scunthorpe keeper.
There was more than enough chances to win that game second half for us. Fortunately didn't capitalise, but the way we wrestled the game back has to be applauded, but I can't come away from that crazy 10 minutes that we had.
Eastleigh were also in action playing Chesterfield, who looked for a home win, with a goal at the 45th minute from Asayanu Cisse, the centre defensive midfielder, getting the first of the match. Although after some poor keeping getting caught out the near post, Chesterfield equalised. But late drama, in stoppage time, a corner whipped into the box was met by the head of Brennan Camp, sending the Spitfires soaring. Full time, 2-1 Eastleigh.
Just to do the basics well today was part of what we asked the players to do, but to play with freedom and to enjoy it, and that was the message from the start, and I felt that we looked like we enjoyed the game, we enjoyed competing today all over the park.
The Basingstoke Bison have won 4 of their last 5 games and are looking to continue their hot streak against the Bristol Pitbulls. Ed Brown has more.
The Basingstoke Bison were back in action on Sunday against the Bristol Pitbulls. The Bison struck first, with Paul Pett scoring from close range. It took until the 2nd period for another goal, Marcel Balash slotting this close shot away. The Pitbulls clawed a goal back with Kelly scoring this mid-range shot. before Gail Labuele slid in to increase the Bison lead back up to 2 goals. Labuele had an eventful night, dropping the gloves with Tommy Ralph over some high-stick infringements. Bristol harnessed their momentum into tying the game up through Sobchak and Kelly once more. But the Bison were clinical, Zach Milton and Gail Labuele yet again scoring almost identical goals to put the game to bed. Bison 5, Pitbulls 3.
There's always room for improvement. You know, you're never going to play a perfect game, but I think our decision making and our actual, we just kind of put ourselves around with a bit more confidence, and I felt we were in more control of the game.
Yeah, we definitely need to bounce back from last night. Last night didn't really go to plan. I think we kind of got away from our own game plan a bit last night, and last night was mainly just getting back to our ways, the way we play, and ultimately come away with 2 points and redeem ourselves.
The Bison host league leaders Leeds this Saturday. Ed Brown, Winchester News Online.
Winchester University men's hockey team returned to action this week with their last friendly before the season begins. In more difficult conditions and against a more difficult opposition, Torrin Budd was there to capture the match as it unfolded.
Winchester University men's hockey team faced Reading in a fierce final friendly before their season begins, but it wasn't long before the hosts were in unfamiliar territory. The visitors putting themselves 1-0 up before half-time. Winchester came out swinging after their leader's rallying cry, with Chris Townend's parried away attempt setting up Harry Eads perfectly to equalise the game. And then Winchester were ahead for the first time this match, but only briefly, as the goal was chalked off by the umpire for high contact with an opposition defender. With it all still to do, a brilliant piece of link-up play in Reading's half fell to Ruben Crawford, who finished the move clinically. An extraordinary solo run by Tom Atkins ending with a fantastic strike into the bottom right of the goal acted as the final nail in the coffin for a competitive Reading side.
It's probably on my part a bit more work on the finishing. Had a few chances in there today where it didn't come, but we did get one in the end, so quite happy with that one.
I feel really honoured to be given man of the match. I was not the only player out of today. Definitely not the only player in defence as well. Lots of people tracking back and helping out, so maybe it just made me look good, but very happy with how everyone played today.
Winchester now turn their attention to the Bucks campaign ahead of them after an unbeaten pre-season. Torrin Budd, Winchester News Online.
F45 Gym in Winchester was scheduled to open on the 8th of October, but as of the 11th it's still closed. With building work taking longer than usual, the gym is set to be closed until at least the 15th, with a spokesperson for F45 saying that they are using the additional time to make the gym better, as they want to deliver a product that lives up to expectations. That's all we have time for this week. We'll see you again next week.